just start it off. 49ers quarterbacks have had somewhat of a rough day. Trey Lance had a rough day today, had a bit of a rough day yesterday. What do you just take of the initial kind of quarterback performances?
Man, way back to my coaching days, playing days, doesn't matter. When training camp starts at any level, it doesn't matter. High school, college, NFL. Defense has the advantage in every way, shape, and form. It is so difficult to block as an offensive lineman without pads on. It's almost impossible because you don't get to use the shoulders, which is such a big deal for what's going on. You don't get to lock on to the breastplate, which is the aiming point for them to shoot their hands. And so it permeates, it goes through everything. So calm down. I understand we all like the completion percentage and whatever else. And, I'm telling you right now, that is not a good indication of growth. That is not a good indication of success. Yeah, you want somebody to go 11 for 11 every time and ball never hit the floor, but that's not the goal. You're not winning games in July. it's not what this is. So wait till the pads come on, which is Monday. And man, let me just jump out here and say this, a little tease here. We're going to be giving away on this show today 2 tickets to training camp on Monday. It's sold out. Well, we got our hands on 2 tickets. We're going to be giving those out here in a little bit. So stick with us, and we'll be giving that to somebody that's watching live.
You heard it here. Like John said, 2 tickets to Monday's training camp. Be sure to be here and stay for the remainder of this session because we will be giving it out at the end. Training camp was a blast. I went for the first 2 days. I'm going to be out there Saturday. You guys do not want to miss out on it. So shout out to John for giving those 2 tickets away.
And I got to say, these are anonymous Patreon supporter that just wanted to share and give back to the community. I didn't buy these. It's just the community, helping the community. That's what it's all about, and I freaking love it. And so for those of you that are like, yeah, this is a little bit of different look, Rohan asked me to be on, so I'm here with the man, the legend, who's been at camp. I've been scrolling through your Twitter, man. You've been freaking killing it this week, my friend.
Hey, thank you, man. Thank you, man. And talking about the quarterbacks, you brought up an amazing point that I think really needs to be stressed. You talk about completion percentage. Completion percentage is a bust, at least the first 2 days. And like when you see it with your eyes, you understand a lot more. Trey Lance threw 6 of 14 passes yesterday, completed only 6 of his 14, 1 interception. Now, you might look at that and say, wow, Trey Lance freaking sucks. But when you look at it really importantly, there were 3 throws specifically yesterday. Trey Lance deep down the field on the money. First one was a bomb, 35 yards to the left sideline to Brandon Ayuk with Emmanuel Mosley in coverage. Ayuk had made a good play on the ball, but Mosley pinned him to the sideline. And then as Ayuk was trying to come down, keeping 2 feet in, Mosley hit the ball out. It was on the money. It was a 35-yard pass from Lance. Just hit it out. Then, second play, 40-yard bomb, right sideline to Juwan Jennings. Juwan Jennings tries to go up, tries to corral it, but Charvarius Ward knocks it out before Juwan Jennings could get 2 hands on the ball. The third play, it was a kind of a crosser for Ray-Ran McCloud going from the left slot to the right sideline. 17-yard play. Lance darts it in. Hufanga just makes a great break on the play. He blocks it out, PBU for him. So 3 PBUs from 3 different guys, and really, like, those were 3 good throws from Lance. And I'm not saying he didn't have bad throws. His interception yesterday was inexcusable. It was a Jimmy G ball. It was straight to Jimmy Ward. Just didn't see Jimmy Ward right in the middle of the field trying to hit. I believe it was trying to hit Brandon Ayuk, and the ball was behind him. And so it was straight to Jimmy Ward. And then he also missed Juwan Jennings on a 5-yard slant. He threw it about 5 yards behind Juwan Jennings. But there's good with the bad. And the moral of the story, like John said, don't really worry about the completion percentage. Lance has been throwing some good balls. They just haven't been shown on the stat sheet.
Yeah, it's you got to look at the entire context of the situation and just understand it. When you're in training camp right now, it's just implementation period, which means you're starting at the basics. This is the Kyle Shanahan offense. They're starting at square one. Guess who this defense has gone against every single year in practice? It's the exact same reads. It's the exact same routes. It's the exact same blocking schemes. They've seen it. You're not trying to beat your defense. But unfortunately, with just the way numbers work with only a 90-man roster, if you want good versus good, you've got to do your defense versus your offensive scheme. Again, everything is tailored to help the defense earlier. It's just the way that it works.
Yeah,
So don't worry about that. Remember, Patrick Mahomes threw 7 interceptions in one practice in training camp the year he won MVP. Like, it's not
exactly.
like it's
You see it on
chill
the
out.
screen right here. Justin Herbert is 8 of 20. This is an MVP type of
There you
level
go.
quarterback throwing 8 of 20. And guys, the most important thing, these first 2 days, I'm expecting tomorrow to even be rough. Why? Day one of training camp, the 49ers didn't stretch the field. It was a minimized playbook. It was kind of like a get back into it.
Mhm.
Most of the passes were 10 yards and lower from all three quarterbacks. Yesterday was the first day that the 49ers really chose to open up the playbook, chose to start stretching the field, and you could see it. Like, remember, the biggest thing that is going to succeed from this is our running game. And we can't see our running game right now without pads because offensive linemen aren't really blocking like offensive linemen will block with pads.